everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna do another do-it-yourself video. As you can tell by the title, you're probably like, what the hell is a bookmark monster? Well, you're about to find out. It's these cute little things. Look at them. It's like, burp, 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 burp. I am a monster and I sit on the corner of your books. And I have 3 here that I've made. Aren't they so cute? This one, I like this one because he's all like holographic. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna make today. I'm just gonna throw this out there right now. I did not at all come up with this by myself. This is not my idea, 100%. I'm not taking credit for this at all. I am a huge do-it-yourselfer, obviously. Like, I just like love crafty things like that, which is why the name of my channel is Do-It-Yourself, or the Easy DIY for do-it-yourself. Okay, so I follow like a whole bunch of do-it-yourself blogs just because I think they're really fun. So I'll post a link to this blog where I got this from in the down bar so you guys can check it out. But it's run by this girl named Tally, and she does like all these like do-it-yourself things, and she posts a new do-it-yourself craft every Friday. But I was like, you know, looking at all the ones that she had done, and I came across these and I was like, oh my god, those are so cute. And then I was thinking, like, it's Mother's Day, and like my mom loves reading, like she loves reading, and she's always like, do you have a bookmark I can use? Do you have a bookmark I can use? Or she like borrows my books and then she doggy ears the corners, which is like when you fold the corners down, and I freak out because I hate it when my books have corners bent down. So but then bookmarks, you know, they fall out a lot of the time, so I thought that these would be really cute. You could make them and give them to your mom for Mother's Day or whatever, because I know, you know, some people go all out and buy them a whole bunch of stuff, but like honestly, a lot of people can't afford expensive Mother's Day gifts, and a lot of people can't even afford like a $10 or a $20 gift, especially if you're like young and you don't have a job. And moms love anything handmade, so feel free to go through all of my do-it-yourself videos and find one that your mom will like. But I think my mom would love these, so I'm making a bunch of these. I probably won't give her all of them, but I'll do one that I know she'll like and I'll give it to her. This is something that I would do, which is, you know, you just stick a piece of paper in your book as your bookmark, just because it's the easiest thing to do. But these guys, they're like book corners, right? So the way that you make them, they have like an opening, and the corner of your book slides into that. So I'm reading this page. I'm just gonna take a couple pages. I don't know, maybe like that many. Crap, I just dropped my bookmark. And you slide it over the corner. And look, he's all like eating your page, so you know what page you're on. And it closes relatively flat. There's not like, I don't know if it's gonna, I have a lot of light going on here. But yeah, so he's not like intrusive or anything, and then he's so cute. Look at him, like, bah, 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 I eat the corner of your book. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to make these. Like I said, I'll link the blog down below where I found this craft, but I figured, you know, she has a lot of viewers and people who read her things, but I have a lot of viewers too, and viewers who want to learn how to do crafty things. So I thought that I would show you one of her things. She also has an Etsy store where you can buy these if you want to buy them, the designs that she has. So yeah, let's just get into it. What you need is you need cardstock, which is just like thick paper. You can use solid colored ones or fancy colored ones. I don't have any fancy colored ones. If you just use plain, you could just use even white cardstock, but it has to be thicker paper. Like, it has to be thicker than like printer paper, and has to have the same texture as printer paper, so you can't really use construction paper because construction paper tears really easily. So I just use cardstock because this is what I have, and then you can, you know, spiffy it up with patterned papers like these. This one I just happen to have lying around from a project that I had to do for school. It's just like regular paper, but it has a pattern on it. I also have this stuff, which I bought once because I thought it was a piece of paper, and I was like, cool, holographic paper, but it's actually just a giant sticker. So this is good too because you can just cut whatever shape out you need and stick it on. But isn't that so cool? Meow. I bought these at Curry's, by the way, both of these fancy papers. I got them at Curry's, which is just like an art store, so I'm sure you can find them anywhere though. So yeah, that's what you need in terms of paper. Then you need a pen, a pair of scissors, a ruler, and a glue stick. And that's it. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is take your ruler and a piece of cardstock. So I'm going to put my ruler down at 5 inches and measure 5 inches down the paper. Put a little mark, and then We're also going to mark it at 2.5 inches, which is halfway. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a tick there and a little mark there. Then you're going to turn it and do it the same way this way. So there's 2 marks there, 2 marks here. We're basically just making 3 squares. So all of these squares, 1, 2, 3, they should all be 2.5 by 2.5 inches.
It's 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock. Then we're going to take these two, connect that corner to that corner, just like that, and same here, this corner to this corner. Now you can just, you know, put some lines in this one and some lines in this one if you need to remember which ones you don't need. These are negative space, we're not going to need those. Our scissors, whoop, as I throw them around, and you're going to cut out along this line here, this line here, this line here, and then the diagonal back down. Now, if you're good enough to just fold this down in a straight line, do that. But what I like to do is take my ruler, and then I like to lift this one up to fold it to give it a bit of a curve. Same with the other side. So this would be able to fold over this way, and this one would be able to fold over that way. Using a plain colored paper and you want this to be a design, cut a design out of whatever the paper is that you want to use. I'm going to use this paper. Remember, this square is 2.5 by 2.5. Okay, so now you have your designed piece, and you should notice that it fits perfectly right there in the center. Now you can just stick it down like that, or if you do want some of this color showing, because I do think that it complements it a bit, you can, you know, zigzag the edges or make them pretty, like cut them with a special pattern, or just, you know, do straight line in. So I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to cut an edge off, just like that, and then do that to another side as well. You only need to do that to 2 of the sides because only 2 of the sides are showing. Stick it in so that the corner is lined up there, and you'll see there's like a little bit of blue border around the edges. I'm going to take my glue stick, and I usually like to put this on top of something. Get some glue on the back. And stick it down, making sure this corner is right up against this. Just like that, and smooth it out. So once that is stuck down, fold one side over, and then the other side over. So you're gonna be able to, you're only gonna be able to see half of it. We're gonna put some glue on this side of the first fold. There's glue on this side now. We're just gonna fold that down and bring this one over and press it. You now have your little opening like that. Now you can cut another piece of your patterned paper and stick it on there like I did with this one. You can see how that and that match. Or you can leave it bare. On this one you can see I stuck the part up here and left this part bare. This one you can see I did both again. So we need to find a piece for this side here. Well, not find, but cut. So we're going back to our piece of paper where we cut it out. This time you're going to measure 2.5 inches from there to there and 2.5 inches across this way, and then you're going to connect the corner to this corner here. And we're going to cut that out. Okay, so now you have your triangle, which once again should fit perfectly up here, but I want the border showing, so I'm just going to cut a little bit off. This time I'm going to cut from all the sides. Now you could measure this if you wanted, but I just like to wing it. Just like that. So now it's a little bit smaller and it can fit in there better. So then we're just going to glue that down. Just stick it down. Have your little pocket. You could also leave it at this stage and give it to your mom like that, or keep it for yourself like that, whatever. But I'm doing the cute little monsters. We're going to be making the eyes. You're going to need white, whatever color you want the colored part of the eye to be. I'm just doing all of mine blue, and then I just use a marker for black, but you could cut out more black pieces if you wanted to. Right, so I'm going to take some white cardstock and I'm going to cut out some circles. Now you can draw the circles first or just go for it. Once again, I'm all about the winging it, so just like that. So I have 2. I want to do the same with the blue. See, look how cute that is. Okay, so just take some glue and glue the blue to the white. Stick them right in the center if you want. I like sticking them more to the edge. And I'm just going to take a black marker, or this is just a pen, not a marker, and draw a circle on the inside, just like that. And same to the other one. Okay, so then we're gonna take some glue and glue the eyes down. You can do them completely side by side like I did this one, or you can overlap them a bit like this. It really does not matter at all. And for the teeth, this time you have to measure the angle, the diagonal, out a piece that is 3.5 inches. Will be the same width as your angle there. Take the edges and just cut them a bit on an angle. This will just allow for part of it to be able to slip underneath the mouth opening. You can once again draw the teeth on or just wing it. Okay, so those are my awkward teeth, and then they fit in there perfectly. So we're just gonna put some glue along this edge. We're gonna stick these inside the mouth. There you go. Now you have your own little monster bookmark. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. This is the one that I made for y'all in my little demo. Yeah, so if you want to make a monster bookmark, you should, and you should tweet me a picture of it. My Twitter is always linked in the bottom bar and all that fun stuff. So yeah, you should do that, and let me know how it turns out. I don't know. But yeah, so I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this. The dryer is not going, which is probably the weird noise that you're not hearing in the background. Yeah. Once again, I'll link below the blog where I got this idea from. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. What the heck is that? Adios.